Everyone, it's Miss Sote. So for this video, I'm going to be providing your first tutorial on how to use your graphing calculator. So if you notice, I'm doing it for the TI-83 Plus. If you have a regular TI-83, it should be very similar. If you have a TI-84 or if you're going to use Desmos, please go look at the different videos that I have attached so that you can see how to do things specifically on your calculator. So to get started for our first tutorial, I thought it would be smart to just teach you how to graph an equation since this is a graphing calculator. So we're just going to graph one simple line, and it should be a nice little introduction to how you should use your calculator. So with the TI-83, the on button is in the bottom left corner, so I'm going to click on. And when you click on, it should just kind of have this little box blinking. And that's just kind of your home page essentially. So if I wanted to type in like 5 plus 9 and click enter, then you can see I have the ability to calculate a bunch of things. But we're not worrying about that right now. So to graph something, if you look at the top left corner, you should have something that says y equals. And if you click y equals, you can see that there's a long list of all these possible equations that you can make. And so we're just going to plot one simple function right now. We're going to do -3. So I typed, let's do that again. We're going to do -3. And then I want x to come next. And if you look right here, you have a little button that says x, t, theta, and n. If you click that, it's going to give you x. So that is the button you click in order to get your variable x. So we have -3x, and then let's do like -4. And then I'm going to click enter. So now we have our first equation written out. It's ready to go. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way to the far right, and I'm going to click graph. And if you notice, it graphed my line, but the spot where my graph is showing up is not exactly where I want it to be. And so the way I'm going to fix that is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to click window. And if you look, I have some sort of weird window set up right now. So my minimum x value is -5, my max is 73, and I'm going by a scale of 1. So we're going to kind of fix that. I'm going to click clear, and that will clear each section. Cool. So let's figure out what we want to do. I'm just going to make a basic window, so I'm going to do -10. And then I'm going to click enter. And when you click enter, it brings you straight to the next one. So my maximum x value, I'm also going to have as 10. So I went from -10 to 10. I think a scale of 1 is pretty good, so I'm going to keep that. So just keep clicking enter. And my y min is -10. Just a reminder, if you want to click -10, you need to put a negative and then click 10. So these are all good right now. And don't really worry about the x-res. That's something we'll worry about later. So I just did that in my window button. Now let's go back to the graph and see if it looks any better. And as you can see, it's a lot easier to see your graph now. So that's a better window for finding your equation. So just as a quick recap, y equals is where you go to type in your equation. Window is where you change what part of the graph you can see. And then if you click graph, that should give you your equation or the graph of your equation. Awesome job. Have a great day.